here with our third guest today. We're here at the Boundary House with Ray. Thank you so much for being a part of our show today.
You're so welcome.
We're so excited to be at this restaurant. It's located in Calabash, North Carolina. Tell us a little bit about the history of the restaurant and when you opened.
Okay, the Boundary House opened on November 14th of 2005.
Okay.
So we're almost open about 9 years now. The original Boundary House is about a mile or so in that direction, a little bit further south, and used to define the state line between North and South Carolina. And it was a great place for people back then to get together or hold church service or hold community gatherings for people. So it was a place of rendezvous, is what we always say.
And how long was that there? Do you know, Ray? How long?
I want to say it was around the mid-1700s, and it lasted a good 100 years or so. To my knowledge, there's still a few stones left from the building.
That's what I've heard.
But I've never personally been there. I actually look forward to doing that one day.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about this restaurant in particular. What kind of foods you have and what makes you unique? You've got a lot of seafood restaurants kind of surrounding you. So what sets you apart from those other restaurants?
Yeah, it's interesting that you bring that up because the Boundary House is a little bit different from the restaurants that are on this river road, on this street. So traditionally we're an American cuisine restaurant. But we provide a lot of different food for a variety of tastes for different guests. So typically when you think Calabash, you think of Calabash style fried food or fried seafood.
Right.
And we're able to do the same for our guests here. We have very lightly battered and deep fried shrimp and flounder, delicious crab cakes. So we're able to incorporate that into the Boundary House as well. But we offer so much more. We only use the best cuts of steak, best cuts of prime rib, but we're also able to do everything for everyone's palate. So we do pastas, salads, chicken dishes, beautiful homemade desserts. So it encompasses a little bit for everyone to try.
So you bring the whole family out here and everybody's going to find something on the menu that whets their appetite.
You're not kidding. And actually that's a great thing for us at the Boundary House. I've been in the service industry for over 19 years. And when you said parties, my first instinct or first memory was when I came to this restaurant and realized how amazing the layout was. Most people when they go out, they want a booth. They want to sit in a comfortable booth.
Right.
And then we tend to notice that parties or larger parties have a problem finding tables sitting together or sitting close by. So the designers and the owners, when they thought about how to lay out the restaurant, it's actually pretty incredible. If you look around, you'll notice in every section there's booths to accommodate a lot of people. But in the centers or alongside of those booths are a lot of large tables that we can join together. We could do a party from as small as a 2-top, 1-top, and as long and as big as a 30-top all together sitting at the same time. So when it comes to special events or birthdays or anniversaries or rehearsal dinners or Christmas gatherings or even on Thanksgiving Day, we're able to put all of these tables together to accommodate larger parties. So.
And speaking of Thanksgiving Day, we were talking earlier, and you guys will be open for Thanksgiving. So we're in the month of November. Thanksgiving's coming up.
Yes.
They can call and get reservations.
Yes, for sure. Absolutely. Please do call and make a reservation. I'd highly recommend that. That day is typically based on reservations only. And what we do is we turn the entire restaurant every hour and a half. We figured out exactly, I guess, on average, how long a guest takes. So if we go over or below that, it's okay as well. We're able to accommodate. But we figured out to make sure that everyone gets an opportunity to have a traditional Thanksgiving dinner at the Boundary House. We're able to do specific turns. So we'll be doing one at 11 o'clock and then 12:30 and then every hour and a half. So please do call us. We sign specific tables and specific booths per your liking, whether you want a window table or a larger table so that you can sit together with your family. We're able to accommodate that. And Russell, our senior manager, has been making Thanksgiving for the last 2+ years. It's an incredible day for all of us. It's a very exciting day. We cook turkey and ham, or as another option, you can have a prime rib on the plate, and it comes with all the traditional fixings of sweet potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, green beans. The dish is fully loaded, so typically most of our guests go home with boxes.
Happy.
Yes, just like your Thanksgiving at home. You're supposed to have an
Leftovers.
extra. That's right. You're supposed to be able to make a turkey sandwich later on or the next day with your
That's
turkey,
right.
and we're able to duplicate that here. But the great thing about this dish is that you don't have to make anything at home, as opposed to going out and doing all the shopping and getting this or that. You end up spending way more. So our dish is at $24.95. And it's essentially a 3-course meal.
Right.
You get our famous Boundary House salad,
Which
a Caesar
we have
salad,
sitting here in
which
front
we
of
do. Yes, it's awesome. Or a Caesar salad or a baked potato soup, and then you're going to get your dinner, which again is a huge portion on a very large plate. And then it comes with also a choice of a pumpkin or a pecan pie at the end, and you get a soft drink, and that's all $24.95. So I think it's a great deal.
Yes.
It's great value in a great environment. Everybody's so excited to do Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Let's
Sounds
talk
delicious.
about your Boundary House salad.
Sure.
We got it sitting here. I know Megan's dying to dig
It's my
in.
favorite.
Tell us a little bit about what makes this your signature dish.
Yeah, for sure. The house salad is made with a 50-50 mixture of romaine and iceberg lettuce. We top it off with chopped tomatoes, chopped eggs. We put a mixture of bacon and ham on top of it. It's nice and hot actually when we put it on the salad. And we finish that off with a teaspoon of pecans, maple sugared pecans. And then typically people get our signature dressing. We have a hot bacon and honey mustard dressing, and the combination of both of those with all of those ingredients is incredible. And of course the salad comes with our famous honey butter croissant on the side of it, and it is
I'm smelling
yeah, it is to die for. You've got to try. If you've never had it, you have to try it at least once at the Boundary House.
Let's
so.
take a bite of this,
Yeah.
and then we'll move on to
Sure.
a couple other signature entrees that you've got out
Sure,
here.
enjoy. I hope
Okay.
you enjoy it.
Very good.
Very good.
I think the dressing makes it.
For
It's
sure.
very unique.
Yeah, but you should know too that we make almost all of our dressings in-house. So we've had the same essentially prep crew for the last 9 years. These same people have been making the same dressing, the same baked potato soup, the same clam chowder, essentially all our hot cooked food by the same 2 individuals. Shamal and Miss Sarah, incredible prep staff, incredible cooks, and it's great to have them consistently doing it for the consistency of the flavors. So we're blessed to have them.
You want to bring over the other two?
Yeah,
other
absolutely.
Two plates there,
Yeah,
and
I'll
we'll
get
set
that out
this
of your
over to the
way.
side.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I take another bite of that dinner roll.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll set you up. What Russell has in his hands is the hurricane chicken.
It's very good.
The hurricane chicken is another house specialty at the Boundary House.
Wow. Look at the size of that
I know.
prime rib.
So we take an 8-ounce marinated grilled chicken breast, and then we top that off with a 4-ounce fried crab cake. And then we top that off with 4 shrimp, grilled shrimp. And on top of it, we add a velouté sauce. A velouté sauce is a French culinary cream sauce that's essentially made with chicken stock, celery seasonings, creams, spices, and the combination is absolutely incredible. We finish it off as a garnish with grated Parmesan cheese and parsley for color, and we decided or elected to use rice today as a side dish. There's many different sides that you can choose from.
We're
it's-
digging in.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. But it's I feel like rice is a great complement to that dish. I always enjoy seafood and
so
chicken.
good.
Yeah, the combination, you wouldn't think, right? Chicken, crab cake, shrimp with an incredibly delicious, rich
That might be my
velouté
new
sauce.
favorite. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Delicious.
Love that.
And tell us about this.
Oh man, prime rib. We get the best prime rib loins. If we want to speak technically, we go 14 unders, which means the loin is 14 pound and under, which helps with tenderness. All our steaks are aged at least 21 days for tenderness and for flavor. And then what we do is we roast it in a specific oven called an alto sham, and it roasts anywhere from 3+ hours.
Wow.
And that breaks up all the tendons and all the muscles to make it incredibly tender. It becomes like butter.
Wow.
Well, listen, we're going to try this off camera because
Yeah.
we're about out of time, but it looks great. I'm looking forward to digging in. Can you give the audience your contact information so they can have it to call and get in touch with you guys?
Absolutely. Yeah, my name is Ray McHale. I'm the general manager. You can contact us at 910-579-8888. The Boundary House's address is 1045 River Road in the heart of Calabash, right behind Callahan's, right in the heart of Calabash. And I always say that the Boundary House is still bringing people together, you know.
Great.
Thank you so
Great.
much for being a part of the show.
So happy to meet
Thank
you,
you
Tony.
so much.
Megan, glad to have you here.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.